2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi everyone, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. We've got the Milwaukee Bucks and the Toronto Raptors. So the Bucks win the tip. Now the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Siakam misses.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
DiVincenzo. And it's Toronto with the rebound. To the middle. And Siakam gets it to go on the assist from Leonard.
Yeah, I love the court awareness from Kawhi there. Dependable at getting it to his uncovered teammates.
Here's Giannis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Siakam. The Bucks shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting. So some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
Free throw good. Giannis.
Yeah, Antetokounmpo has really learned how to get himself to the foul line. It's one of the easiest ways to score the ball. He gets to the stripe at a higher clip with each passing year.
And both free throws good for Giannis. And so Lowry will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I briefly spoke with Mike Budenholzer. Hey, look, he knows they've got great shooters who can score from anywhere in distance. He thinks his team can go toe-to-toe with anybody in the league there. And he won't be pulling back the reins even if they start missing a few. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You know, hard to create spacing without the threes. Here's DiVincenzo. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Lowry against DiVincenzo. Leonard kicks to Lowry. Back to Leonard. Five on the clock. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And Antetokounmpo's 7'3" wingspan, extraordinary. I mean, he's effective in rejecting shots, bothering shots, and stealing the ball.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, we very well could have some competition in the broadcast booth in a few years. I mean, Green's talked a lot about wanting to become an analyst when he retires from the game, and I don't think there's any question he'll be a good one.
No good on the second free throw. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
Yeah, a couple turnovers here early on in the quarter, but he's got to just tighten it up a little bit.
How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Outside Gasol. That's tipped. Here's Leonard, and then Leonard with the dunk.
And he moves so well. When Leonard drives the lane, it's pretty much a guaranteed bucket. Terrific body control, and he plays with the ultimate force.
Count it, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there. Kyle Lowry with a beautiful setup.
Bucks trail by 5. And Holiday kicks to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
The pass to Lowry. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now here's Middleton. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Middleton outside. The tray. And it's Lowry with the rebound. Here's the Raptors with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Siakam. Kicks to Leonard. 6 to shoot. Over Middleton. Leonard, no luck. Bucks trail by 8. Fast break, Milwaukee. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Here's Lopez, and the shot goes in.
Yeah, bully balling his way to the rack that time. Lopez with a great second effort.
And it's the Raptors ball. Now Green. Outside Lowry. And the 3 off target. Giannis outside. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Middleton, a scorer by nature, that time showing you he can find his teammates too.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. Toronto leading by 4. Green taking his time here. Passes it to Lowry. He can't get it to go. Holiday with the defensive effort. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Middleton outside. Outside Leonard. Inside. It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. Here's DiVincenzo. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
You know, when you see Antetokounmpo make a pass like that, tells you just how much he's matured and grown as a player and decision maker.
Now here's Leonard. He has 6. Milwaukee with the rebound. Lopez has got 5 rebounds tonight. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go. Antetokounmpo's got 10.
And he's caught fire this quarter yet to miss a shot.
Green bounce pass, and that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. The Raptors making a switch here. Van Vliet's checked in. Here's Siakam. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. 10 points for him. Van Vliet outside. Outside Gasol. And they double up Gasol. A three from Leonard. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound in this one. DiVincenzo kicks to Middleton. Pass to Giannis. They double him with Siakam. Here's Holiday for 3. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
With deep range and a wide arsenal of moves, Holiday keeps defenders off balance.
And the Raptors call time here. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
I mean, he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
Serge Ibaka has checked in for Marc Gasol. Milwaukee also making some changes. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Now here is Lowry. Van Vliet wide open. And the Raptors miss again. To the inside. And the dunk by Giannis.
Boy, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes, spotting the wide open man and dropping the dime.
Raptors trail by 5. There's the pass to Leonard. To end the drought. That shot no good. Great D that time from Middleton.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 6. Over Middleton. Leonard with the bucket. Leonard's got 8.
And part of what makes Kawhi such a great player is that jump shot. You can't just worry about him attacking the basket.
Here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 12. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. And he banks in the layup. 14 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Like that creativity down in the paint. Antetokounmpo showing you how crafty he can be scoring from there.
Lowry passes to Leonard. Stolen by Middleton. And Middleton with a clear path to the hoop. Throws down the breakaway jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Here's Siakam following the bucket by the Bucks.
After a quiet first couple seasons in the league, Siakam really took off in year 3 when he helped the Raptors win their first NBA championship.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
They throw good. Siakam. Norman Powell's checked in for Toronto. The Bucks also changing it up. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Chris Middleton. Siakam hits them both.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throws.
Pass to Connaughton. Three-pointer. But they get it back. Siakam pulls it in.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Opponents are physical with Kawhi just about every game, but as forceful a player as he is, he just doesn't seem to mind one bit.
Toronto shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game. He misses the free throw.
You know, when he was in high school in California, Kawhi won the state's Mr. Basketball Award. And you look at the list of guys who've won that award over the years, it has a lot of the all-time greats on it.
And the second free throw, good. Here's Milwaukee now. They're on a 19-5 run. Passes it to Connaughton. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Portis. A beautiful reverse layup. And the Bucks lead by 8.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. Toronto shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. And the Raptors with the ball. 7-point differential. Van Vliet against Holiday. Shot clock at 5. Shots good by Ibaka.
And the lean frame of Ibaka taking the punishment but still converting the basket. Toughness.
Holiday against Van Vliet. A floater, and it's blocked by Ibaka. And he gets it back. And Holiday kicks to Forbes. Shoots over Powell. Misses off the right iron. Raptors trail by 5. Pass to Siakam. Now the dish to Ibaka. The drive by Siakam. That one's not going to go. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Here's Holiday, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
And the pass to Siakam. And here is Ibaka. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Now here is Holiday. 7 points in the game. He kicks it to Forbes. Portis trying to free himself. The shot's good from Forbes. And the Bucks lead by 10.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Now here is Holiday. Following the miss by Pascal Siakam. Holiday attacking. And a wide open look for Portis. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Now here is Ibaka. Great D that time from Portis. And it's the Bucks on the break. Here's Forbes. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We've got more in store for you right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Bucks here, they've been putting a show on, guys.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Here's Van Vliet. He's still scoreless so far in this one. On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. They've got Portis. P.J. Tucker is out there with Holiday. And it's Connaughton in at the three. Powell, no one around him. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Cloak loose. And Holiday kicks to Forbes. Back to Holiday. The Bucks working the ball around. 5 to shoot. Pulls it up. A shot missing. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Leonard draws the double. And the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Siakam.
And guys, the best thing about Kawhi picking up assists is that it's contagious. When you got a dominant scorer setting his teammates up and everyone falls in line, and you know he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to D him up.
Van Vliet right side. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one is on Holiday. The Raptors have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw good. Van Vliet. Some changes for Toronto. Marcus All's checked in for Siakam. And it's Green in for Leonard. Lopez, he's checked in for the Bucks. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Drew Holiday. And so Van Vliet nails both of them.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Here is Forbes, guarded by Powell. Forbes can't get it to go.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Powell.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Lopez, no luck. DiVincenzo against Green, and he comes up with the deuce.
Well, Green's showing us another layer of his game right here. I mean, I like to see him attack like that on occasion.
Milwaukee leading by 7. DiVincenzo passes to Tucker. Here's Connaughton. This one for 3. Offensive rebound. Now, here's Tucker, defended by Gasol. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Middleton's checked in. Now, here's Green. Van Vliet outside. Launches it. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
Middleton the pass to Lopez. No good again that time. Raptors trail by 4. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And, guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
And the Raptors making a change here. Lowry's checked in, and Milwaukee with a change here, too. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Bucks leading by 4. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And good that time.
And Giannis is a beast, the Greek freak, a dominant player on the offensive end.
And finished off by Gasol.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
DiVincenzo against Lowry. Takes a three. DiVincenzo can't hit it. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Lowry deciding where to go with it here.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that ball.
And Antetokounmpo. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Lowry finds Green. Ibaka against Giannis. Ibaka right side. Over onto Antetokounmpo. Green, the pass to Ibaka. Lowry for three. Buries it from three-point range. Lowry's got 6 points.
You know, there was a time when three-point shooting was a liability for Lowry, but the guy has put in the time, and now he is a solid option from deep.
Ibaka against Giannis. The shot from the low post is good. Giannis has got 20 points.
Yeah, that was just a fantastic decision from Antetokounmpo. He's lethal in pick-and-roll situations, clearly.
And the Raptors call time here. Van Vliet outside. Here's Green. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 4 assists in the game.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's DiVincenzo. That shot off. Great D that time from Van Vliet. Here's Green. And again, it's Toronto converting.
You know, they'll take the points, but I'm sure Coach would prefer a higher percentage look next time.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
The Bucks shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. And the Raptors with the ball. Van Vliet kicks to Lowry. Here's the floater.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Floats one, and it's good on the way up. Lowry's got 5 points now this quarter.
And just so crafty around the hoop. Lowry probably 6 feet at best, but man, he can slip inside and score with the best of them. Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Lowry against DiVincenzo. Lowry passes to Gasol. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Man, you really got to appreciate the versatility of Gasol. I mean, he's a big man with range. I love seeing him square up from deep.
Here's Giannis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And he makes the first. Siakam is checked in for the Raptors. Leonard comes in for Fred VanVleet. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Drew Holiday is checked in for Pat Connaughton. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Shot's good by Middleton.
Well, I tell you what, Middleton getting his hands dirty inside on the glass. We know he can shoot it from outside, but inside points a bonus.
Siakam passes to Lowry. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Lowry's got 10.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Holiday looking over the floor. Toronto trailing. Pulls up. A shot by Lowry, no good. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. Here's DiVincenzo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Kyle Lowry picks one up there. The Bucks have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now. And he can't get the first one. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Good on the second free throw.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
And Lowry gets double teamed. Raptors moving the ball around. Shots good by Siakam.
Gasol is one of the best passers in the league. I mean, at his position, there aren't many better. Excellent at scanning the floor and finding the open man.
To the paint, here's Holiday. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. 9 points for Drew Holiday.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Outside, Green. A 3 from Leonard, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
Leonard has really become so good at catching and firing. I mean, he doesn't allow the defense any time to alter his shot.
Here's Holiday. 9 points in the game so far. Double team on Holiday. Shot clock at 6. DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Pass to Leonard. And the wide open shot from Green. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Teardrop shot. Offensive rebound. Giannis passes to DiVincenzo. To the inside. Kicks it down to Middleton. Floats it up for Giannis. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
And it's Green missing.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Here's Gasol. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got his 4th assist in this one.
Yeah, just showing off that strength in that upper body. Gasol is able to overpower the defender inside.
Here's Holiday, and Holiday throws it down.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Passes it to Middleton. Inside, and to Antetokounmpo. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. 30 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Outside, Green. Holiday against Lowry. That shot is off, and Milwaukee will come the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And Giannis throws it down.
Man, he's got it going now. And when he's in this kind of a zone, I think the D's happy to just get out of Antetokounmpo's way.
Lowry against Holiday. Outside Leonard. Pass to Green. From outside the arc. Offensive rebound. And Siakam throws it down.
And watch Siakam just spring up for those offensive boards. Athletic ability gets him to the ball so fast.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson alongside the Jet. That's Kenny Smith. The Diesel, that's Shaquille O'Neal. A lot of big-time action so far in this one. A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 32 points, 2 assists, and 2 blocks. He's been a different player than he was their last outing when he was off his game. He's rounded back into form tonight. Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks' first half?
Well, we can't look past the work that their reserves have done tonight. There was a big difference between the teams in terms of points off the bench. And that could be a big factor in close games. When you can lean on your bench for offense, it's a nice advantage.
Jack, let's get your insight on Toronto.
They're getting out-rebounded by a Shaq-sized margin. Really big. From the get-go, they did not show enough effort. Usually when you're being out-rebounded like that, you're 10, 15 points behind. So things could definitely be worse.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Raptors trail by 4. We've got Kawhi Leonard, Green out there with Lowry. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Gasol right at the center position. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. Middleton against Lowry. And Middleton kicks to Holiday. Back to Middleton. Floats it up for Giannis. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Antetokounmpo's got 34. DiVincenzo against Green. Outside Lowry. Siakam trying to free himself up. Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut back down to 4 points with the basket from Kyle Lowry. On the wing, Holiday. Lowry covering. Here's Lopez. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. And the Bucks lead by 6.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Leonard looking over the floor. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
Not afraid to get physical there. Leonard makes the shot in spite of the contact.
Holiday against Lowry. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. The shot by Holiday, no good. Here's Lowry. Siakam's shot is off.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's Leonard. And the layup's good off the glass. Leonard's got 17.
And busting it up the floor. Leonard showing a lot of energy on the fast break. If there's one thing he doesn't lack, it's hustle.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional.
And I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
Green, the pass to Leonard. Knocks down the 3-ball. Leonard's got 7 points for the quarter.
How about Kawhi Leonard knocking down the 3-ball? Didn't have that shot when he got into the league. Love seeing how he's improved as a shooter with the outside jumper.
And it's Middleton penetrating. That one goes. Count it.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Outside Leonard. Gasol passes to Green. Siakam against Antetokounmpo. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. And Leonard gets it to go.
Yeah, they call him Dancing Danny Green, and you can see why. Excellent offensive instincts there.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. And the Raptors with some changes. Baca comes in for Marc Gasol. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Green. The Bucks also changing it up. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Lopez outside. Goes back up. He takes it up and lays it in. Lopez has got 4 this quarter.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Milwaukee leading by 3. Now the pass to Tucker. Here is Forbes. He has 6. Middleton for 3. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Nobody near Leonard. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Milwaukee with the ball. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. The shot's good from Forbes.
You know, this is the next step in his development. Forbes understanding when to look to score from there.
Here's Ibaka, and Ibaka slams it in.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Holiday goes in. The wide open look here for Lopez. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
And a nice job from Lopez to catch and shoot in a fluid motion. And for a guy as big as he is, that's really impressive.
Van Vliet looking around. Here's Leonard, and it's good off the back rim and in. Leonard's got 24.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Lowry against Holiday. Middleton on the wing over Leonard, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Yeah, you know, when you shoot the ball as well as Middleton does, you want to be hungry in looking for your shots. I mean, shot hungry is a good thing when you've got the stroke that he has, mid-range and long distance.
To the middle, here's Van Vliet, and plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And there's the foul against Milwaukee. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
They've knocked down plenty of mid-range jumpers in this one. That's been big for them.
And they've also worked hard to get the ball inside. They haven't just settled. And they've hit a lot of high percentage shots in this game.
And he knocks down the first one. Foul, he's checked in for Kyle Lowry. Both good from the line that time. Milwaukee leading by 4. Here is Forbes, guarded by Powell. Middleton the pass to Holiday. Ibaka with the ball. Leonard on the wing. For 3, Van Vliet. The rebound by the Bucks. Middleton's got 4 rebounds in this game. And that one drops for him.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Van Vliet passes to Leonard. And he makes that one. Leonard's got 13 points now in the quarter.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Pass to Middleton with the shot. Toronto grabs the miss. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. The free throw good from Kawhi Leonard. The Bucks making a switch here. Portis is checked in. And he can't hit the second. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Bucks. 2 points. That one goes.
Plays mature and under control. Holiday doesn't need the flashy plays. He's very comfortable with that mid-range.
Powell against Holiday. Right side, Leonard. Van Vliet outside. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. In the corner, Middleton with it. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Encouraging signs for him after starting the game poorly. He's picked it up here in the second half.
Holiday against Van Vliet. Passes it to Powell. Now here's Leonard. He's guarded closely. It's good.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Van Vliet against Holiday. Middleton on the wing. Shoots over Leonard. And too long on the shot. Raptors trail by 6. Here's Powell. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Pass to Holiday. Here's Forbes. They get it back. The shot by Holiday, no good. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
Ibaka outside. The Raptors need to get a shot at. The shot by Powell, no good. Milwaukee leading by 4. Here's Forbes. They get the rebound. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And, you know, he's not a big guy, but Forbes has added some muscle to his frame, and it came into play there. Nice job overpowering the defense on that possession.
Leonard inside, defended by Middleton. Leonard with the bucket. Leonard's got 18 points now here in the second half. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
When I come through Beamer, ain't no X. When I come through Bars, ain't no box.
Some changes for Toronto. Marc Gasol is checked in for Leonard, and it's Green in for Norman Powell. The Bucks also changing it up. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bryn Forbes. In the corner, Middleton with it. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Van Vliet against Holiday. It's rebounded by Portis.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Down low, here's Gasol, then Gasol with the dunk.
Yeah, and it doesn't take much elevation for Gasol to throw one down, of course, unless somebody's standing right in his way. That dunk is going to be easy money for him.
They get it again. Antetokounmpo. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points in the quarter. Raptors trail by 6. And here is Van Vliet. He's got 7. In the corner, Ibaka with it. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboards.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Siakam against Middleton. Siakam, good.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points over Gasol. Here's Portis, fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
controlling the defensive glass has been a problem here tonight.
Big difference in second chance points, and that makes it tough.
For Milwaukee, they have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Toronto. Free throw good, Portis. Raptors trail by 9. Now Lowry, 12 points for him. To the inside and finished off by Gasol.
And, you know, Lowry looks to set up his open teammates beautifully. Nice dime there, and it really keeps the team tied together nicely.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. This has been a remarkable game for him offensively. Anytime you get over the 40-point mark, it's been a special, special day. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Milwaukee leading by 7. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the 4th quarter. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Portis in at the 5, down low. And Giannis throws it down.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo has some major hops. At almost 7 feet tall, he makes it look effortless.
Middleton against Lowry. Lets a floater go. A wide open look here for Ibaka. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner. Secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Free throw good. Giannis. Lopez, he's checked in for Milwaukee. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And the free throw shooting has been excellent tonight. And how often do we get to say that?
Lowry dishes to Green. Inside. Gasol inside. Lopez is there. Lopez with the block.
Lopez showing off the length there to get to that shot.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Makes it off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 48.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
And he is an elite-level decision maker. Lowry understands when to pass out of that pick and roll and when to shoot.
Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
It's basically been all him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself.
Back to Lowry. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
You know, this guy just brings such heart and passion to the court. Lowry just doesn't let a little contact stop him from scoring.
Now here is Holiday. A shot by Middleton, wide open. Misses the 3.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Giannis kicks to Holiday. Back to Giannis. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. And there's the pass to Ibaka. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Now just a 3-point Milwaukee lead. Holiday against Lowry. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. That one falls. Antetokounmpo's got 52 points.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Van Vliet kicks to Lowry. With some arc. Excellent D there from Holiday. Now the Bucks moving it up. A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
And memo to the rest of the team, continue to get him the basketball. He's clearly delivering here in the fourth.
Yes, sir. He is dialed in. 6 of 6 in the quarter and looking for more.
Toronto calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Kawhi Leonard is checked in for Toronto. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. He got on his guys about allowing too many paint points. He said, hey, we've got to be scrappier. We've got to be quicker to help, quicker to collapse the lane. You guys know what to do. Now you got to give me the effort. I want to see some nasty. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. And the double up Antetokounmpo. And it's Lopez. That time on the assist by Antetokounmpo. Giannis has got 3 assists in the game. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. Ibaka, the pass to Green. Pass to Leonard. To the paint. Here's Ibaka.
So difficult to defend Ibaka inside the length, the improved strength, and he's one of those bigs who doesn't mind going to the line.
Serge Ibaka taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And what's interesting about Ibaka, he's played basketball internationally ever since joining the NBA back in 2008. In fact, he won a silver medal with Spain in 2012.
And both free throws good for Serge Ibaka. Milwaukee leading by 4. Pass to Middleton. Kicks it to Antetokounmpo. Fires the 3. And another field goal in this total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Toronto working the ball around now. Shots good by Green.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
That free throw, no good.
Middleton is most known, quite honestly, for his scoring ability. He's a sniper from outside that you can't afford to lose contact with.
The Raptors making a switch here. Siakam's checked in. And he sinks the second.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
To the middle. Here's Lowry. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 5th assist in this one.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
And Holiday kicks to DiVincenzo. 6 on the shot clock. Green with the block.
Excellent defender is Danny Green. He's instinctual, and he's got great court awareness defensively.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Two on the clock. The shot by Holiday, no good. Raptors trail by 4. Green passes to Leonard, and he uses the glass on the layup. Leonard's got 5 points now this quarter.
And the fact that Leonard can pour it in like tonight, in addition to his defense, is really why he's one of the best two-way players we've ever seen.
DiVincenzo can't hit it.
Yeah, you know, he hasn't contributed well scoring the ball, but obviously his teammates have.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Shot's good by Middleton.
Middleton's jump shot so pure. I mean, he's a dynamic scorer who's outstanding shooting the basketball.
Here's Leonard. Great D that time for Middleton. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Early on, he tried to shoot his way out of this funk, but later in the game now, he might want to just give it up and look for his teammates to do the scoring.
And Leonard gets it to go.
And it's official. They have come all the way back. At one point, this thing seemed to be out of reach.
I did not think they had enough clock to get all the way back, but here they are. And now they've got to feel like they're in control of this thing.
Timeout called, the Bucks. And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
Middleton on the wing. He's covered by Leonard. And Lopez throws it down.
Putting that stanchion to the test, the big fella, banging it down.
Lowry against Holiday. Leonard lays it up and banks it in. Leonard's got 40 points.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Leonard with the steal. And again, Toronto running the court in transition. Here's Lowry. Leonard on the wing. Defended by Middleton. Offensive rebound. A nice shot by Gasol. And the Raptors lead by 2.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Outside Holiday, just 5 to shoot. Goes up from the top of the key. Here's Lopez, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Really hard to get to the shot of Lopez, especially with his reach.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, and it doesn't hurt to be on fire from beyond. They have been really good from the three-point line.
And the first one drops.
Nice looking set shot for Lopez. He can stretch the floor just about to the three-point line.
Brook Lopez hits them both. And the Raptors with the ball. Outside, Green. Right side, Gasol. Doesn't go for him. The Bucks go the other way with it. Outside, Holiday.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Here's Green. They grab their own miss. Gasol. Good D by Lopez. And Milwaukee has possession. Leonard with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Tries again. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Bucks trail by 3. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
The Bucks making a switch here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Here's DiVincenzo. He kicks to Lopez. Here's DiVincenzo. Six to shoot. Outside Holiday. Launches a three. Green with the rebound. Green's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. From deep. Rebounded by the Bucks. Lopez has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
And Middleton just does a little bit of everything out there. A perfect team player.
Here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And guys, that's the man you want with the ball in his hands on that critical possession. Kawhi being his best in the biggest moments.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
Siakam, good.
Massive hoop there from Siakam. We've seen him do it in the finals. This guy showing he's made for big moments.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Giannis has got 58.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Here's Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And there's only ever going to be one result when Kawhi's driving to the bucket, and it's going to be loud, and it's going to be painful.
It's Giannis with the drive. Hits it down to Middleton. Lowry against Howard. Castellanos. A 15-footer. Gasol with the rebound. Just a tiny lead for him.
And a chance to make it a little bigger right here.
It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. DiVincenzo with it. Lowry picks him up. DiVincenzo can't hit it. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
And here's the fast break. Giannis leading the way. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game. Giannis has got 60.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And the Raptors call time here. The score is tied at 136. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. 32 seconds left in the fourth. Leonard against Middleton. It's in!
Boy, and just look at what Leonard is doing.
Here's DiVincenzo. The pass to Giannis. Got it! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
And in addition to his great talent, Antetokounmpo has the reputation of being an outstanding leader as well. He's a clutch player who demands the ball in these situations. You love that.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. 17 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Middleton against Leonard. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last second shot is offline. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. And so off the tip, it's Toronto. And no shortage of excitement here, and we're officially underway in overtime in this game. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for the Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the small forward. Here's DiVincenzo. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Green's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Pass to Lowry. Now here's Leonard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Middleton. The second effort. And Ibaka with the lay-in. And the Raptors lead by 4.
And the ability to generate points off offensive rebounds, something Ibaka did a lot earlier in his career before he started spending so much time on the perimeter.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
And the dunk by Giannis.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
Down low, here's Lowry. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Excellent D there from Holiday. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
He's one of the guys they don't mind taking the 3 in transition when he's that open. He's lethal out there.
Siakam finds Leonard. Shoots from the elbow. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Giannis has got 14, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
And really, Antetokounmpo never stops attacking. I mean, he's always in attack mode. He really forces the defense's hand. He keeps pressure on them at all times.
Free throw, no good. They can't make the second free throw either. Missing both.
They get that one, but guys, on the night, that's been the problem, securing the ball.
They've been out-hustled. At this point, hard to see them recovering from that.
The Bucks trail. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. Yep, that one goes in there.
And the ball handling of Antetokounmpo, my goodness, really unreal. For a guy his size, his dribbling is ridiculous.
Toronto calls timeout. Lowry against Holiday. Here's Leonard. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Leonard's got 51.
Yeah, and this team depends on Lowry. I mean, so skilled at creating shots for himself or his teammates.
And Lopez throws it down.
Boy, those are the kinds of plays that Lopez is known for. Huge basket there.
Lowry with the ball. Passes to Leonard. To the paint. And Serge Ibaka, the bucket on the assist from Leonard. And the Raptors lead by 2.
Big stakes, big bucket. Ibaka showing he has the mettle to rise to the challenge.
And they double up on Antetokounmpo. And now it's Lowry running. Here we go. All the way if he can. Milwaukee with the rebound. Here's Holiday. Rebound by the Raptors. Lowry's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And here's Leonard from 3. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. The shot by Holiday, no good.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And Toronto making a change here. Gasol's checked in. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
And I don't need to tell you guys, those free throws are big two-possession game now.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Siakam. That's short off the rim.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration, too.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Timeout called the Bucks. They're trailing by 6. There's 48 seconds left in the first overtime. Here's Holiday. The pass to Antetokounmpo. Fade away. And it's Lowry with the rebound. And Leonard has it in the corner. It's good from long range. Leonard's got 58.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
Well, for the Raptors, they can just run out the clock. On the wing, Green, defended by DiVincenzo. And here is Green. And so it's Toronto winning this one. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was just all about sheer determination on their part.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Alden, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you next time.